Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is Friday, the start of our three-day week here of live racing. We're going to get to the track, the weather conditions, and turn it over to track announcer Peter Aiello.
The weather today, we had some early morning rain. The main track has been sealed. It's rated sloppy. Sealed and sloppy on the main track. No turf racing today. The Tapeta track is always fast. First race, scratch number 3, Gentleman Caller. Number 3, Gentleman Caller withdrawn. Racing at Gulfstream. For what it's worth, the two favorites were away last and second last, with Mr. Cooper just beating out Titan. They stack up for the early advantage. Joe from Kiev driving through under Jaramillo, holding inside position and a narrow advantage with Decisive Pride right alongside in second. Racing into third now is Last Run from Builder Jack, who's in early fourth. Up to fifth is Iconic Rock ahead of Mr. Cooper, who floats out Titan, and the trailer is 44. To the backstretch they go. They're chasing Joe Trejos and Decisive Pride, who carved a quarter in 24 seconds and leads by a length and a half. Joe from Kiev on the chase in second. Last Run is now 30s, about 5 lengths behind, working 2.5 better than Builder Jack. At the rail goes Iconic Rock, then it's Mr. Cooper and Titan. The favorites are side by side toward the back of the group, and the trailer is 44. They go to the opening half-mile mark of the contest. They haven't got near Decisive Pride yet as Joe from Kiev turns up the heat in second. The half-mile was 48-1. These are legit fractions for the level and distance. Up to third is Last Run, a gap of 6. Iconic Rock racing together with a 3-wide Titan, and in between Builder Jack. Let go for a run 4 wide as Mr. Cooper. The favorite's drawn within 8 lengths of the top, and 44 is last as they reach the top of the stretch. Joe from Kiev comes away with the lead. Last Run moving to him on the outside second. From the far outside, here's the run from Mr. Cooper. In between horses, Builder Jack with Titan in the wrap, the top of the stretch. They have Joe from Kiev to catch. He's an eighth of a mile from home and 4 on top. Titan is rallying, trying to stay in the second with Last Run. Down the center and Mr. Cooper, 16th to go. Joe from Kiev on a big lead. It's Joe from Kiev for owner David Romanek and trainer Ron Spatz to win by 4. Second is Titan. Up for third is Mr. Cooper. Back to fourth, Last Run. In the gate, and they're off. Good start for the two favorites in the middle. West Bank moving out the rare red-haired gal. First-time starter Lily's Backs in the white blinkers. Out in the middle goes Queen Tatiana with Shiloh alongside. The early trailer is black and silver. Out of the chute, onto the main track, almost 3 in line. In the middle, Shiloh out wide. Queen Tatiana down inside, it's West Bank. They're heads apart for the early advantage. They've gone 5 ahead of Lily's Back, who's now racing in the center of the racetrack in 4th. In the pink colors, red hair gal off the speed for Trejo's second last. The early trailer is black and silver. Quarter time, 24 seconds flat as they head to the half-mile point. It's West Bank and down at the inside. In the middle, it's Shiloh and out wide Queen Tatiana. Now it's a gap of 4 to red-haired gal who moves up inside of Lily's Back, and the trailer is black and silver. Half a mile away. The opening half mile was 47 seconds flat. Strong fractions here. Queen Tatiana, the first to throw up the white flag. West Bank kicks now to a 2-length lead. Shiloh is second. Red-haired gal moving out the rail into third. That's all for Queen Tatiana. Lily's Back at a 1 pace, and black and silver is last. They reach the 5/16 with West Bank the target. The danger is definitely red-haired gal. She's under a full head of steam from Trejos. She'll look to angle to the outside of the leader and does just that through 3/4 and 1:12 3. The two favorites have it to themselves off the turn, but red-haired gal going 2-1 of West Bank, who's back to second. 6 back to Shiloh, then Lily's Back. There's an eighth of a mile to go, but this one's over. Red-haired gal for trainer Gerald Bennett and jockey Joe Trejos clear off under a nice ride to win by 5 in the end. West Bank is second, Shiloh ran third, and first-timer Lily's Back finished 4th. Time for the race, 1:38-4.
1, Florida Derby. After 3 quarters in 112-1, Known Agenda is now on to take over the lead. It's Known Agenda for St. Elias Stable. Florida Derby winner, Known Agenda.
Whether you're new to the world of horse racing or a seasoned professional, we have something for everyone here at the National Museum of Racing and Hall of Fame. From fine art to legendary artifacts, our mission is to preserve and promote the history of thoroughbred racing in America and honor the sport's most accomplished participants. Open year-round and located on Union Avenue, right across from Saratoga Racecourse, adding to the rich history surrounding the oldest racetrack in America. Visit racingmuseum.org.
And they're off. Good start for J and Billy the Greek. They're the first two to begin. In hand while racing in third is Iron Man Jimmy. Down at the rail is TB12 Always. Then back to the Honeyman, second last while angling over. Southern Dream, the early trailer. They chase the speed of J. J and Skylar Spenabel to the first turn on top by 2. Iron Man Jimmy is second from Billy the Greek in third. At the rail, that's TB12 Always in early fourth with the Honeyman on the outside fifth. And it's a gap of another 4 to the trailer, Southern Dream. Quarter complete and reasonable enough, 24-4. J, the recent maiden winner, off the lead by 3.5. Iron Man Jimmy is second, a length and a half better than Billy the Greek, who's now racing in third. At the rail, it's TB12 Always in fourth, a length and a half in front of the Honeyman. And still at the back is Southern Dream. No secret in the tactics here for J. He's going as fast as he can for as far as he can. He went a 48.5 mile and increases the advantage to 5 lengths. Iron Man Jimmy trying to rate his own trip in second with Billy the Greek on the outside third. TB12 Always is at the rail in fourth, 2 back to the Honeyman and well back to Southern Dream. They round the far turn at the 5/16. J begins to come back to the field. Billy, the Greek, with a bold bid up into second now. He just went by Iron Man Jimmy, who tries to cling to him. 5 ahead of TB12 Always, and they're at the top of the stretch. 3 quarters, 112-1. J's lead is 2, but he's still in front. From the outside, Billy the Greek tries to get after him second. Iron Man Jimmy is now third with 1/8 of a mile to go. It's J trying to buckle down, but Billy the Greek is too much for him, and Billy the Greek surfaces at the right time to win going away. Billy the Greek for Edgar Zayas and Safi Joseph Jr., 3-length winners. J was second, the Honeyman third. Iron Man Jimmy finished fourth in 143-4. They're off and running. Slow break from Sweet Stash. Her stablemate, Bad Girl Party, is away alertly and right to the early lead. Moving up on the outside, Instagram Girl, and splitting them is Balala, 3 almost in line. 2 back to the rail and Wink of an Eye, racing between horses Game Changer Jolie, then Blushing Tiger. Second last is Kin Tap, and Sweet Sash is the trailer as they take it to the far turn. On the outside, Instagram Girl toward the rail, Bad Gal Party. They're locked up heads apart. They've opened 4 on Balala, who sits the trip in third. From between horses, Game Changer Jolie races into fourth at the rail, Wink of an Eye. Winding up between horses is Sweet Sash. Wide on the course are both Blushing Tiger and Kin Tap as they race to the top of the stretch. Up front, Bad Gal Party taken on again by Instagram Girl. After the bad break, Sweet Sash is off cover and still coming here. Off the turn on the stretch drive, there's 1/8 of a mile to go. Sweet Sash is charging at her stablemate, Bad Gal Party. Game Changer Jolie is third. There's a 16th to go. Bad Gal Party is still in front. Sweet Sash has run a giant race, but she's second best to Bad Gal Party, who wins by 2. Rohan Creighton 1-2 as Sweet Sash was second. Loose late is Blushing Tiger at a price. She's up third in 105-4. And they're off. Good start from between horses for Feast, who reaches out for the early lead. Doc Amster is on the accelerator early, and Doc Amster puts ahead in front. Feast is alongside in second with Cross Haste out 3 wide in third. Uranium's between horses. Belts and Brooks is along the rail. 2 back to Holiday Fantasy, then Rebelde, and Bird Wildcat is last. The race to the half-mile point, and Feast and Otero have the lead. Race favorite Doc Amster's in the white blaze, racing down toward the inside. Belts and Brooks is at the rail, working into the clear is Uranium. Already in the clear, Cross Haste. 2.5 to Holiday Fantasy, 4 clear of Rebelde, and Bird Wildcat is last. They went 22-3 for the opening quarter, and they speed around the far turn. Feast has it 3 parts of a length. Here's Doc Amster. The favorite is charging to challenge at the 3 furlong point. It's a length and a half to Belts and Brooks, together with Uranium third and fourth. Angling to the outside is Holiday Fantasy as they reach the top of the stretch. Doc Amster has the lead. Uranium finds a gap between horses, is under pressure to try to take over. From the back, and Holiday Fantasy with Belts and Brooks, and they're at the top of the stretch. Uranium comes away with a narrow lead. From the inside, Doc Amster fights right back. Belts and Brooks and Holiday Fantasy. Who do you like here? 1/8 of a mile to go. Doc Amster has the lead. Belts and Brooks, and from between Uranium. 3 chances here. Uranium from between. Doc Amster along the rail. Doc Amster would not be denied. He held on to beat Uranium by half a length with Belts and Brooks third and 123-3. And they're off. Level beginning. Soon after the start, Breath Deeply, the one headed off for the early advantage. Moving to his flank is Prize Cats to challenge, and down at the rail goes In the Blue. Into the top late, Performante, together with Things Are Getting Hairy, the favorites away 4th and 5th. Rag Specials in the red colors improving to be 6th in front of Blazing Tyreek, and 51-50 is last of all after the opening quarter. That opening quarter went to Breath Deeply and Lionel Reyes on top, a length and a half. Second is Prize Cats. Rag Specials in between horses. At the rail, it's In the Blue. Kept way out in the center here as Things Are Getting Hairy. Performante follows him. Then it's back to the inside, 51-50. Now the trailer is Blazing Tyreek. They have half a mile to journey. They have Breath Deeply to catch. Into the far turn on top by 2. Rag Special is second from the far outside. Things Are Getting Hairy. Let go for a run 4 and 5 wide. Then Prize Cats within the blue, followed at the inside by 51-50. Needing to do much better than he is Performante and the trailer Blazing Tyreek. They run to the top of the stretch, 5/16 from home. Up front, Breath Deeply leads by a neck. Things Are Getting Hairy is second. Long shot In the Blue. He has a look at the inside and will try to spring an upset. They're a 1/4 of a mile from home. Breath Deeply comes away with the lead. In the Blue squeezing through, and not through yet. Down the center, Things Are Getting Hairy. Now there's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Breath Deeply has the lead. Things Are Getting Hairy second. In the Blue's got a gap between. 3 chances here with a 16th to go. In the Blue, emboldened by the challenge between, he surges forward and he springs an upset. In the Blue is in front. Things Are Getting Hairy was second. Breath Deeply ran third, and fourth was 51-50. And they're off. checked after the break, went admissible. Outside, Poema begins the best and will try to clear the inside traffic. Poema to the top. Away second is O'Darlin with My Lady James in the lime green. She's down at the inside. From behind the speed goes Call Me Spicy, and out in the middle is Admissible. Field separated by 3.5 lengths with half a mile to race. Up front, it's Poema and jockey Edgar Perez in front to half a length. O'Darlin latched onto her second at the rail. My Lady James is in a pocket third. Admissible is 3 wide, and Call Me Spicy is between horses. The opening quarter was 23-1. The race to the top of the stretch, and O'Darlin to have a crack at Poema. On the far outside, Admissible is the longest price in the group and is third now. My Lady James looks for a ray through under Sunny Leone, and up the back is Call Me Spicy, and up front is O'Darlin. O'Darlin into the drive on top. My Lady James off cover to try to go get her. Admissible down the center in between Call Me Spicy. Final 16th of a mile. O'Darlin, she has the lead. It's O'Darlin clear with no dangers. My Lady James is second. O'Darlin in front. My Lady James second. Up for third is Call Me Spicy in 103-2. They're off. And they're off. Good start in the middle for Hockey, who's ridden for some forward position. Moving out the rail, Contessa's Song is on the go. Away in third is Neom City, and out of there fourth, Free to Roam. Outside comes the comebacker, Rachel's Song third last. Bira's second last. The early trailer is Alcohol. The early leader is Hockey, who's on top by 2 while Headstrong. Hockey to the first turn, on top 2.5 now. At the rail, Contessa's Song racing together with Neom City. Out wide on the course is Rachel's Song. Back from the rail, it's Free to Roam, a half a length better than Alcohol. Out the back now is Bira. Field of 7, separated by about 7 through a 23-2 opening quarter mile. Up front, the leader is Hockey by a length and a half. On the outside, Rachel's Song a closer second. Contessa's Song is at the inside in third. Out in the middle goes Alcohol, working between horses Neom City. At the rail, Free to Roam, and Bira's underway from the back. They went the half in 47-2. These are lively fractions put up by Hockey, who heads around the far turn on top by an Eck. Rachel's Song with every opportunity under Van Dyke from second. 2 back. Alcohol is now third. Bira's underway while fourth. The others are way back here and too far back to land a blow as they run to the top of the stretch. On the outside, it's Rachel's Song to confront Hockey, who's working overtime to hold her off. From the outside, Alcohol very much part of this. She tries to pick off the embattled duo. Free to Roam finds her best stride and comes on next. Off the turn and the stretch drive, plenty of hopes here. Up front, Rachel's Song has the lead and tries to put it away. Off cover, Free to Roam. Down the center, Bira's lifting late. Bira's going well in the late stages. Does she have enough time? Rachel's Song is almost home. Rachel's Song has the lead. Rachel's Song well prepared off the extended vacation to win by 2. Bira ran out of racetrack. She was second. Alcohol ran third. Then Free to Roam. 141-3. And runners away. In the middle, it's Putman who gets the first call with Raka Raka Cruz moving to take him on from the far outside. Calypso Charlie, offensive-minded, looking for room out the rail. It's Mr. American. Midnight Chaos is next. 40 Flash gets started out wide. The early trailer fast and steady. To the far turn they go. Rocka Cruz clear by a length and a half. Calypso Charlie is second. Putman won the break but is back to third. On from fourth, Midnight Chaos. 3 wide on the outside is 40 Flash, looking for room at the rail, Mr. American. And Fast and Steady is last. They reach the top of the stretch, a quarter of a mile from home. They have Rocka Cruz to catch. Off the turn on top by 2. Putman with an inside lane under a rebid. In between horses, Calypso Charlie. Very wide on the course. That's a late run from 40 Flash, looking for room between Mr. American. Eighth of a mile out. Trejos riding for a triple. He's looking good with Rocka Cruz. Late run from between horses from Mr. American. Outside, it's Midnight Chaos. To the wire. Rocka Cruz wins. Second is Midnight Chaos. Calypso Charlie is third in 57-2.
And that wraps up Friday's card. We come back on Saturday, and it's going to be a great card. We got 11 races. We got a couple of stakes races. Boy, you got to be at Gulfstream Park all weekend long.